And welcome back to the Morning Swim Show. Troy Dumais, has been in the elite ranks of diving since the late 1990s, but he's never stood on the top of that podium at a World Championships or Olympics. Well, this summer, Dumais just might change that. At the AT&T USA Diving Grand Prix last week, Dumais won the 3-meter competition easily and teamed with Christian Ibsen for another win in the 3-meter synchro. Joining us right now on the phone from Dallas, Texas, is Troy Dumais. Troy, welcome to the Morning Swim Show.
Oh, thank you so much. Glad to be here.
So is this the summer that you're going to get that big win?
You know what? I've trained harder than ever. After the Olympics, I started understanding what I could and couldn't do inside, outside of the weight room, in and out of the pool, and in and out of life. And, it's been a good understanding between my coach and myself on what I can do and what I can't do. And we've been meshing together better than ever, and I'm just going to go with it. And, my abilities are there, so just let them shine through.
Do you ever miss, diving from the platform? Because you have to specialize now that you're at that elite international level.
Yeah, I miss the 10-meter. I mean, there's nothing like being up there and then diving off and just the rush of falling from 10 meters and hitting the water. The only thing that I don't miss is the fact that when you hit the water at 35 miles an hour, your muscles really ache in the morning and through the day. And I don't miss that too much, but it's a different event than the 3-meter springboard. I think it's a little bit easier because you have to have a rhythm on the springboard and you have to, be quick and strong at the same time. And on tower, you just be quick and know how to spin. So miss it. All
right. You've been to 3 Olympics. You've been around the diving game with USA Diving a long, long time. You've seen the ups and the downs. From everyone I've spoken to, it seems like everybody's confident USA Diving is back on the upswing. What happened?
Well, basically simple as this. We had a lot of people that knew where to go, but they didn't know how to go about doing that. Times change, ideas change, and we have some great supporters within U.S. Diving, our CEO, Debbie Hesse, and our high performance, Steve Foley, that we brought in from Great Britain. And he understands how to bring out the best in people, and Debbie does as well. You have to understand, being an athlete, you can't always fight the politics or fight the day in, day out. I mean, our goal is to be ready to compete when that whistle blows, and that's our job. Other than that, we need to practice and train for it, and both U.S. Diving and the athletes and coaches, agree to that, and I finally feel that everybody is pretty much on the same page toward going in the right direction.
To win the 3-meter this summer, do you have to be as good as you can be, or do you just have to beat everybody else? I mean, do you know what I'm saying? I mean, if you dive your best?
Just like a great thing for a swimmer, for a football player, it doesn't matter what sport. Tiger Woods, they all know what they're capable of doing. It's being mentally prepared and knowing and trusting yourself and believing that you can do that no matter when the whistle blows, no matter how you're feeling, hurts, family crisis, no matter what's going on, you need to be able to step up to that plate. And, that's an experienced, athlete that can do that. And I know I can do the dives. I just got to put 6, consistent dives that I know how to do, that I train every day together at one moment. And if I can do that, sky's the limit. And that's what I've been training mentally and physically for. And I'm in better shape than I ever have been. And I trust myself better than I ever have. So I'm just looking forward to competing.
How have you changed as a person?
Well, you know what? Whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I mean, I've had a lot of runs in with doing really, really well, and then maybe missing a dive ever so much, and missing a medal or missing the gold podium by a few points here and there, and that was I lead that to not being quite prepared and doubting myself. Not doubting myself entirely, but maybe doubting a dive a little bit or overthinking, because that's what tends to happen when you're sitting for an hour and a half between dives. in a competition.
So is it just experience that has helped you be more mentally prepared, or do you actually do things differently?
Well, I mean, I'm doing things differently. Better weight training, better diving. Instead of doing maybe 20 or 30 dives, I might break it down to 10, and instead of doing quantity, I do quality. The idea of hitting dives, just like swimming or hitting a golf ball or shooting basket, yeah, it's repetition. But once you start getting to a stage where you know you can do it, now you start putting the stresses on yourself for, quality and not quantity. And that's what I'm starting to understand. I'm getting older. I believe, you're only as old as you feel. But when you do 200-300 dives maybe a day, and then weights and, Pilates and, all those exercises, it takes a toll on your body. And I needed to start training smarter, and that's what I'm doing, and that's what's ultimately going to take me to the top. Because I know I could do it, my coach knows I can do it, now I just got to, mesh it all together.
Well, we'll definitely be watching this summer, Troy. Thanks for joining us, and good luck.
All right, thank you so much for